Off the Cuff is supported by Patreon. Join today and become an honorary producer and get in-show credit on every episode. Hi there, everybody, and welcome to the season premiere of Off the Cuff, the season 7 premiere. Yeah, 7 years, and I'm still here, and I'm still hungry for low-carb food. Well, for today's show, I'm going to go back to my roots. And by going back to my roots, I mean going back to the very first Off the Cuff. That was July 15th, 2017. Oh, there I am. Look at me, a Batman t-shirt. I was quite the fashion plate, wasn't I? Yeah, we had no microphone, no lights, no clue as to what I was doing. I was shooting it all on an iPhone 6SE. I was really just trying to get recipes out there. On this show, I did chicken, yes, with ground oatmeal. It was really good, but the whole meal had 77 carbs. That's way too much for today. So today, I'm doing chicken again, but a little bit more modern. I mean, one of the biggest trends in chicken right now, you know, hot and spicy chicken. It's just about everywhere, yeah. So I did some research, and I came up with a recipe for a Nashville hot chicken that was low carb, and it's absolutely delicious. And how do I know? Because I made it already. It's fantastic. You will love it. Now, the thing with hot chicken, you know what? Before I explain too much, in our first recorded segment, we talk a lot about hot chicken. I even have a surprise guest that's going to blow you away. So with no further ado, let's go. I got to tell you, hot chicken is all the rage, as you'll find out in Food Facts. Everybody is jumping on that hot chicken bandwagon, and today it's my turn. Today I turn my attention to hot chicken.
Thank you. Just turn your attention right here then.
Oh boy, let me guess. Your name is Hot Chicken.
No, my name is Sal.
Sal.
Sal. And I'm not just a hot chicken. I'm the hottest chicken there is.
Well, at least I was in the ballpark.
Say, listen, you got an ashtray around here, Chief?
Chef.
Chief, chef, whatever.
No. So,
Sal.
What makes you the hottest chicken?
What, are you blind? Just take a look at me. It's apparent.
It is?
I'm in the gym 7 days a week. I eat high protein and low carb. That's how I learned about your show.
Lucky me.
Yeah. I won the Burbank Hottest Chicken Competition in 2020, 2021, and 2023.
What happened to 2022?
Bird flu.
Oh.
Say, you're a big guy. Do you lift?
Sure. Lyft. Uber. So let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
Your name is Sal.
Yes.
And you're the hottest chicken.
The hottest chicken.
Granted. Shouldn't you be a rooster or a capon?
Capon? What are you, a wise guy? Do you know what they do with them? Snip, snip. Me, I still have all my giblets, and I'm fully functional.
Well, you know, I just thought.
You just thought, boy, was that a kick in the nuggets, which I still have.
Well, you know, I was thinking that.
Yeah, you know, I mean, this ain't no Happy Meal we're talking about here. I do serious competition.
Lesson learned.
Hey, listen, just between you and me, okay? I am a rooster, but I identify as a hot chicken. Capiche? You got a problem with that?
No.
So, am I a hot chicken?
Oh yeah, you're hot.
Or what?
Yeah, you're a hot chicken. You're smoking hot chicken.
Damn straight.
Yeah, but I think there's some confusion.
What now?
Well, when I say hot chicken, I mean hot and spicy.
Oh, I can be spicy. I just cleaned up my language because of your show.
Well, I mean spicy as in flavor.
I'm not following.
Well, I mean like, air fried chicken with sauce for consumption.
Huh?
To eat.
Eating?
Yeah, chicken on a roll with slaw.
Oh, whoa. That's not my scene, man.
Well, I mean, you've seen my show.
Yeah, but this ain't no ratatouille or bagel recipe. This is outright disturbing.
I'm sorry.
I suppose there is some chicken that's good for eating, but hell, my dad was in the Friars Club. What was that?
I think that was a sign that we should wrap this up.
Oh, okay. Well, and I'll see you around. Good luck on your show.
Thanks.
I'm off to another competition.
Oh, where?
Kentucky. Kentucky. I've never been there before. It's very strange, though, because, they only sent me a one-way ticket. Something about some military thing, colonel guy or something. Anyways, see you around there, Chief.
Maybe it's on his bucket list. All right, enough with the rim shots. Here are the ingredients. Okay, here are the ingredients. First, let's start with the hot chicken. 1 chicken breast, 1 1/4 cup of dill pickle juice, 3 tablespoons of sweetener, 1 1/2 cups buttermilk, 1/4 cup hot sauce, 2 cups of protein powder, 1/4 cup of xanthan gum, 3 tablespoons of Creole seasoning, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil that's for spraying in the air fryer. Now for the tangy slaw. 1/2 cup of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, 2 tablespoons of keto honey, 1/4 teaspoon each of salt and black pepper, 14 ounces of coleslaw that you get in a bag, and 2 large kale leaves chopped. And finally, for the spicy oil, 3/4 of a cup of melted butter, 1/4 cup of cayenne pepper, 1 tablespoon each of paprika and keto brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Okay, now first we're gonna brine our chicken. Every recipe I came across always recommends brining your chicken. Now, the exact ingredients and the time for the brining, that varies. So I picked out the best ingredients I thought was best for my chicken, and the time can vary from 1 hour to 24. I'm gonna do 24. Let's do this right. Okay, so we have our hot pickle juice. Now we take our sweetener. This is monk fruit allulose. And the reason why you want it hot is so this dissolves better. Here is buttermilk. That's 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup of hot sauce. Oh yeah, your voice has to go lower. You gotta talk like you're from Brooklyn. You gotta talk like the hot chicken. Stir it all in so it mixes well. Yep. And now we're gonna work on our chicken. This is a huge chicken breast. It's gonna be way too big. I'm gonna slice in half. There we go. Perfect. There we are. This is about the perfect size for the chicken I want to make. There we go. I just put the whole bowl in the bag. Oh yeah. Well, either way, it got the job done. There's our brine. Now, where's the chicken I really liked? Oh yeah. Here's the chicken breast we're gonna put in. Plop. I want to put them both in. I may not use both of them, but they'll both brine. There we go. Okay, got the brine chicken into the refrigerator where it won't be disturbed for 24 hours. Okay, it's been 24 hours. It really has. All right, chicken is brined and ready. Let's go. Okay, so here's all the ingredients. Here is our chicken. Now I've taken this out of the marinade and I've patted it dry. Now let's make the batter mixture first. This is the protein powder. This is the Creole seasoning. Now if you're not used to this, watch out. If you inhale it, it's interesting. Okay, that goes in there. And here's a xanthan gum. And we're just gonna mix this up. Already got some of that Creole in there. It's strong. Yes, it is strong. I will. Yep, strong. Okay, so that's well mixed. Now for our fluid, here goes the buttermilk. Okay, and here goes the hot sauce, 1/4 cup. Mix it up. Nice, till it's nice and pinkish orange. We take our marinated chicken breast and we put it in the protein powder first. Push it down, nice and, yep, so it gets, push it down so it gets like that. Yep, you get a nice coating of it on here. Now once it's coated like this, put it in here. So it gets into this marinade, but the dip, I guess we would call it. And once it's there, let it drip out. Let it drip. And then into here. And cover the top, cover the bottom, cover the top. Woohoo! I'm gonna put it right on here. All right. Yep. Batter fingers. Yeah. So what I'm doing is, I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator for about 40 minutes, so that the coating adheres to the chicken, so it has a better chance to stay on in the air fryer. Okay, 400 degrees for 8 minutes. Then we're gonna flip it. In the meantime, let's make the spicy oil. We start off with the 3/4 cup of butter, which we're going to melt. And we're going to stir it around here. And when it's melted, we're going to add in our other ingredients. Okay, now it's pretty much melted. So we're going to put in the chili powder. And we're going to bring down the heat. In goes the keto brown sugar. Stir it in. Next, the paprika. Now this is going to be the chili powder and the garlic powder. This is loaded, loaded. And the final ingredient is the salt. All right. Now we're just going to stir it around to make sure that it's all incorporated, which it is. And since the chicken is about halfway done, I'm going to turn off the power on this and I'm going to let it sit now. Just let it sit, and I'm going to reheat it a bit before we use it. Okay, the chicken is almost done. The spicy oil is ready. All I have to do is make this law. Oh, and also watch Food Facts. Hot chicken, also called Nashville hot chicken, actually originated in Nashville, Tennessee. Duh. Actually, historians have found that hot chicken was a staple recipe in the African American community in Nashville for decades. Now, while the dish itself actually harkens back to the 1930s, the hot chicken that we know, slathered in sauce and that hot oil, probably didn't originate until the mid to late 1970s. It's widely accepted that the inventor of the contemporary hot chicken recipe is Andre Prince Jeffries, owner of the Prince's Hot Chicken Shack. Yes, she's the great niece of James Thornton Prince, who opened the establishment in 1945. There's actually a really fun story on how the hot chicken recipe came to be. Seems that Mr. Thornton here, yeah, he was a bit of a womanizer. And one Saturday night after he was out pretty late, he came home and his girlfriend made him a chicken sandwich, only it was heavy on the peppers. Oh yeah, okay. But much to her chagrin, Mr. Thornton loved it. Yes, and by the mid-1930s, he kind of invented his own recipe, and a legend was born. I bet you had to get a new girlfriend too. Even though there are many different variations of the recipe, it's generally accepted that the chicken must be marinated anywhere from 4 hours to overnight prior to cooking. Yes, and the marinade actually changes, but the basics are buttermilk, some form of pickle juice, and hot sauce. When it comes to making the actual chicken, it can be prepared many different ways. It can be pressure fried, deep fried, shallow or pan fried. It can be air fried like I'm doing, or even baked. There are no rules. However, most of the time, it's deep fried. As for the spiciness of the chicken, it can vary widely. It can be mild, or it can be hot, or it can be really hot, or oh my God, call the fire department. Actually, some restaurants actually even require their customers to sign waivers before they eat. That can be intimidating. Look, they're making me sign a waiver. Oh, hot and spicy. Oh, so hot. Next of kin. If I survive? Now, the actual heart of the spice paste on the hot chicken is actually made from lard or cayenne. Now, lard is kind of out of favor now. So what some restaurants do is they actually take a couple of spoonfuls of the hot oil that they boil the chicken in. Or what I'm doing, melted butter. As of 2015, there were over 24 restaurants in Nashville that served hot chicken either as their signature dish or part of the menu. That was a while ago, so there's probably a lot more now. Nashville's former mayor, Bill Purcell, loves hot chicken. How much? He refers to his table at Prince's Hot Chicken as his second office. He also sponsors the Music City Hot Chicken Festival. Yeah, it happens every year. In most restaurants, their recipes for hot chicken are closely guarded secrets. But there are variations of hot chicken out there. Here comes a few. The most common variation of hot chicken is to put your hot paste on before you cook it. Seems easy enough, but it makes a difference. Another popular variation is hot fish. That's Abe Vigoda. Yeah, oh, doesn't that look good? Now, it's prepared the same way as the chicken, and the most common fish used is codfish or catfish. Oh, yum. Dave's Hot Chicken is getting really popular, especially here in Southern California. Right now, they're featuring this. This is called Dave's Not Chicken. Oh, it's hot and spicy, just like the chicken, only they're using a cauliflower patty. Oh my gosh, I haven't tried this yet, but I heard it's fantastic. Like I said, hot chicken is getting really, really popular. You can find it all over the country now. Atlanta, Birmingham, New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, Salt Lake City, Seattle, Los Angeles, everywhere. Hot chicken is taking over the world. Hot chicken just isn't in the United States anymore. It's now international. You can find it in Seoul, South Korea, also in Melbourne, Australia. And now it's time for hot chicken trivia. March 30th is National Hot Chicken Day. The traditional hot chicken sandwich is served on white bread with pickle chips. Okay, so we've already established that it was Nashville and James Thornton Prince that invented hot chicken. But do you know who were the first people to actually deep fry chicken in fat? It was the Scots. Yeah, they brought the technique with them when they immigrated from Scotland. They could have left the bagpipes home though. And finally, here are all the fast food restaurants that are now serving hot chicken sandwiches. I just hope my board here has enough room for all the logos. There's McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Jack in the Box, Chick-fil-A, KFC, Popeyes, Bojangles, Wingstop, Arby's, and Off the Cuff. And that's Food Facts. Okay, so the recipe calls for 2 kale leaves chopped. My supermarket didn't have kale leaves, so I bought this. No, I'm not using the whole bag. I'll have enough slaw to feed the French army. I'm just taking the equivalent, like that, of 2 small of a large leaf, like this, and I'm going to chop it. That's it. chop the chop the kale. Okay, in it goes. All right. Okay, so let's put in that mayo. I don't know. I'm a little worried that a half a cup of this mayo is not going to be enough. I hope it will be. But you know, the quantities, you know, are flexible. If you want to put in more, you can definitely put in more. All right. Actually, it's mixing in pretty well. It really is. It looks like it's going to be enough. But let's put in the apple cider vinegar and see how that does. All right. That adds liquid to it. Here we are. All right. Yeah, actually, it's mixing in very well. So I guess the half cup of mayo is going to be sufficient. All right. Now for the salt and pepper, which got stuck because it's wet. I'll get it. There we go. All right. Yeah, this is looking good. All right. And now finally, our keto honey. Now, if you can't find keto honey, I got mine on Amazon. You can use regular honey if you have to, but it's actually really easy to find. Okay. Here we go. This is a nice looking slaw. All right. And our chicken is almost ready. We're about to put this bad boy together. Okay, the chicken is out of the air fryer. Most of the crust stayed on it, which is a win for me. I've been reheating the spicy oil, so it's got the right viscosity. Now we're gonna put it on, and oh, that looks so good. Come on, that looks good, doesn't it? Yes, yes. Oh my gosh, that looks good. Let's turn it over. Whoa. Oh yeah. I would say about 60% of the covering stayed on. Okay, we can turn it off now. All right. Now we take our low carb roll. I didn't make it, I bought it. There's great low carb rolls in the supermarket now. And we're gonna put this out. You could put butter down here. I am not going to do that because there was so much butter in the sauce. Oh my gosh. Take your hot and spicy chicken. Oh man, that looks so good. And I'm gonna take some of the slaw. As you can see, I made way too much slaw, but it's okay. Okay, all right. And then we crown it. A low carb, Nashville hot chicken sandwich. Oh baby.
The hottest chicken.
And episode 1 of season 7 is in the books. Look at this. Look at my baby. I've said this so many times in the show. I am absolutely amazed when I follow a recipe and it comes out and meets my expectations or surpasses it. That happened last year with the chicken korma. Oh, one of my favorite recipes of all time. And this, well, I had it last night. I did. And it was wonderful. But I have to admit something. It didn't brine overnight, and it didn't look like this. This looks amazing. Easy to make. I mean, there's some time expenditure. You gotta, to brine it if you want to brine it overnight. I cannot wait to see if this tastes any different. But man, it looks good. And 4 net carbs. 4 in all of this, or is it 5? 4 or 5, whatever. That's amazing. So here we go. My first taste, or my second taste, of Craig's hot chicken. I'm gonna need a moment. Oh, the chicken is tender and juicy. It's spicy, but it's not super hot. The chicken's like butter. It's not super hot, but it's spicy. I feel it in my mouth. It's not uncomfortable. The slaw really just adds to it. There's a tangy crunchiness to it also. Wow. Wow. A little more. Wow. Just wow. This is amazing. I wholeheartedly recommend this. Yeah, I did make a mistake by making too much batter and too much slaw, but you know what? If you're gonna feed like a family of 5, that would be appropriate. And this is just, this is so good. Air fried, it's healthier, it's lower in carb. I'm gonna eat every single bit of this, I really am. Maybe on camera. Wow. Wow. I could not be happier with this season premiere. Well, thank you for watching. Welcome back. Off the Cuff is back for another season. And remember, I'm here in another couple of weeks with another show and another recipe. Until then, be well, eat good.